Well, very well done. How deserved was it?
Yeah, I think it was deserved. It was obviously quite dramatic at times, the nature of the penalty, goals, VAR, the usual, I suppose, in this day and age. But I think if you scrutinise the game and look at how we started first half, I thought we were very, very good. Caused a lot of problems with the ball, very, very aggressive and diligent without the ball. And then you're always going to get a reaction. I thought we started the second half really well. They're always going to chuck everything at it. But I thought we stuck to that. The subs were brilliant coming on. And I felt it was a result we deserved, really.
The penalty, of course, changed things, didn't it? At that stage, we were a little bit worried, and the penalty would have changed things.
Yeah, of course it was. That's just the nature of it, isn't it? It swings a little bit on one way or the other with that. A lot of crucial decisions that could have, should have went one way or another. Not really complaints about it, to be honest. And yeah, just one decision of when we look to go and press against the level of opposition that they have, and Brian, obviously, who we know very, very well, just cost us a little bit, and we became a little bit stretched at the back. Apart from that, I felt we looked really, really comfortable in the main behind the ball, and then how we grew into the game without the ball, I thought was excellent.
And a lot of people's eyebrows raised when Whistle left, when Mbeumo left. But you knew you had Thiago coming through, didn't you? He missed the whole of last season. He looks a bit of a bear of a centre forward, big man, powerful man, took his goals well.
Yeah, he's a top human being, first and foremost. He's had to suffer last year with being out injured for a significant amount of time, and I watched that at close quarters last season, so I know what type of person he is, and I know what type of qualities he has as a footballer. And I think with quite a few, and we've just been trying to nudge them towards that through pre-season, and I say this a lot, you're building relationships now. I think that's the key with the team. Of whatever it is, the front line today, they will get better and better. Dam's guard was supplying a different front line last year, and this is one that has a lot of potential and a lot of ability that I'm really excited about working with.
Clever run by Yarmolia for the third goal, opened up that gap, and didn't Jensen use the gap well? That was a cracker.
Yeah, nice way to finish. We never really want to sit back at the start of the second half. We spoke about at half time. We didn't want to sit back and just absorb pressure. We wanted to take the game to them at the right times. We wanted to go and get the third goal. Didn't anticipate it being so late in the game, but from that base I thought, yeah, we sprung out really, really well, counter-attacked really efficiently, and that was a really good example of a great finish by Matty.
And I've heard you say they're beginning to learn your methods, they're beginning to understand how you want them to play. I'm interested in the main influences on you to get those ideas into your head. Are they your own ideas, purely your own ideas, or did you pick things up along the way? Long career.
Yeah, I think you always pick. I'm a big learner. I think I study a lot of teams, a lot of coaches down through the years, people I've worked with for. I think that's only natural. Certainly not the finished product by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm very aware of that. What I am big on is trying to play to the players' strengths and understanding what they can achieve and what's really important to try and get results in the game. I think I've been in the game a long time to know what that takes, and I try and emphasise that on a daily basis.
And what can they achieve this season?
Progression, just building a new team. The next chapter is well on the way, I suppose. The narrative around the club has been a certain way, which I'm pretty aware of, but like I've continually said, I'm pretty calm about it.